back in the day. Back end got light right through there. Did you hear that clunk? That was really bad. Alright guys, so the transmission was just rebuilt. We've got 21,000 miles. I've put about 1,000 miles on the vehicle since the transmission was rebuilt. This is a 2021 Mustang Mach 1. I can throw up the paperwork on everything that they rebuilt, but I believe it was the drum and valve body. Now, there's still some things going on with the, basically going from drive, reverse and drive. When you'll hear a clunk. That's not it. And then I'm still getting some harsh upshifts and downshifts. But let's just go on a little drive. I'm very particular. Driven a lot of cars, you know. Owned a lot of cars, maybe like 50. And I know you guys talk about me getting an automatic, but that's what I wanted. I think it's the ultimate cruiser. You've got the 10-speed for your roll racing if you want to be faster at that, and there was also some converter upgrade on the Mach 1, supposedly. That's what they said in the pamphlet. Who knows if that actually happened or not. But anyways, the transmission's cold, everything's cold. That was a cold start. So we're just gonna do some driving. I'm gonna go to the gym. We're gonna go drive it to a little filming location and show you some of the characteristics, driving characteristics. But I would say it's about 90% of the way fixed, but there's still some harsh downshifts, specifically in sport mode. And I still notice like it won't downshift properly. It won't downshift consistently. So like that was kind of not a clunk, but it was just like a hard shift, and I'm at like 5% throttle, right? So for example, it'll go into like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with a nice smooth rev match, but maybe 5 and 4 has a really harsh downshift, you know, or upshift. And I'm not going to do that right now, but I'll show you. You know, it's like a 5-minute drive to the gym, and then once the car warms up, I'll show you some of the things that it does that's a little goofy. But I really love this car. It's a do-it. Like, I got the Recaros, I got the good sound system. Sounds good, looks good, drives good. With the 305s on the front, it doesn't handle the way it did when I had the. It does not handle the way it did when I had the actual cups on there, but and the turning radius on these, I don't know if it's just the Mach 1 or all the Mustangs, with turning radius is not very good compared to the Prius. Anyways, the Prius just has a crazy awesome turning radius. But so what was I getting at? Oh, how good the Mach 1 is. Pretty freaking amazing. I just wish the I know in 22 they upgraded the transmissions with the new drum and valve body, and I don't think people have been having quite as much issues with it. But I don't know if I roasted the clutches when the transmission ate up that drum bushing or whatever's in there, seal. They did say in the paperwork that there was metal shavings in the fluid, and when I got the car back, it had like 1.7 G's on the braking and like 1.7 G's on lateral, which I've never hit 1.7 G's braking. So that's pretty ridiculous. I took it out. Let's look. I took it out the other day to show a 16-year-old kind of the amazing handling characteristics. So I did give it a good rip on the braking side. But let's see if that actually showed up on the G meter. Yeah, I mean, I could only get 1.93 on the braking. So I don't understand how they got 1.7 lateral G's unless they were doing donuts, but I still don't think 1.7 lateral G's from doing a donut would work. So I don't know if the computer malfunctioned when they were resetting stuff. Hopefully they didn't just beat the crap out of my car when they had it. That's my fear when I give someone my vehicle, because as you can see, I'm driving it pretty carefully. Y'all would probably gonna make fun of me in the comments. I drive like a grandma. And so I'm not talking about driving characteristics racing. I'm talking about driving characteristics, just like manners in the city. Like, because I don't race this car. I'm not street racing. This isn't a street racing channel. And I just want the car to drive how it should, which I think how it should is still smooth, you know, but they did find metal shaving. So hopefully, I don't want to have to turn this car back in and have them, if they do, I'm gonna put a camera in it and let them know that there's a camera so they don't beat it up if they do take it back. But main thing is just, I just want it to drive how it should, factory. I just want it to drive nice. So we're gonna go hit the gym, let that transmission, it kind of heat soaks when you let the transmission sit. It's like after it gets hot a little bit, it'll just stay hot, and then the heat from the motor goes in the transmission and all that stuff. So it'll probably be nice and warm when I come out of the gym. So I've also got a cool little device that I was given, and it turns your screen into an iPad basically, so you can watch YouTube, Netflix, and all this other stuff on your screen, which has been really fun for me to watch YouTube videos. So let's go hit some chest, and then I'm gonna show you some of the driving characteristics, some of the stuff I like and I don't like, and we'll be right back. All right, so we got the Mustang warmed up, and I just wanted to show you some of the driving characteristics. We got our chest and shoulders workout in. I'll put it up in Sport Plus, and more throttle responsive. Those shifts feel pretty good. It's mostly when I'm slowing down, I'll notice that when it goes to third or fourth, like if I was to slow down here, that was pretty good, nice and smooth. I just noticed, you know, upshift into 4, upshift into 5 is much harsher than 6 and 7, and it's always been that way on the downshifts as well. So I don't know if it's my clutches or it doesn't make any sense that it's the programming. I don't think, because why would it, if they rebuilt it, then yeah, I don't know what the issue is. So, but it's still not consistent with how it shifts. That's just like 25% throttle in Sport Plus. Maybe it'll do it here, kind of a clunking down. Kind of did it there, you could kind of hear it. right there, it kind of hesitated to go into second. Like it didn't know if it should go into second or third because normally it skips it. But when I first got it back and it was programming itself, it did it really bad. But I think that is in the programming. So we'll pull the lever down into S. That's a smooth downshift. That one's smooth. Here's where I've always had trouble going to second. It lurches and it gives a harsh downshift. So going from second, it doesn't rev match good, it's just very clunky. Did you hear that clunk also in the transmission or rear end? Okay, so identify the problem. So if we're in third and we're gonna come to a red light, let's say, nobody's behind us so we can practice this. We'll say we're in fifth, right? Well, so I'll show you what the normal downshifts look like so we can kind of identify the problem. So we're in sixth, Sport Plus, shifters in S. Let's say we're gonna slow down. Nice and smooth. That was a clunk. There's a car, so I can't do it right here. It sounds like, it almost seems like it's the rear end, but I'm pretty sure it's the transmission. These roads are great. So we'll go down, I'm gonna let you hear third. I don't know if you could hear that clunk going into third. This is a sketchy bridge. Did you hear that? It's like a, it's not a, did you hear that? It's not a bang. Second gear shifts abnormally hard. So kind of a clunking on the way up and on the way down. Let's see if we can hear it. Little clunk. No clunk on that one. Little clunk when I got back on the accelerator. Yeah. What a great car though. So I gotta slow down there. I just want to smash it through here, but I'm gonna take it easy. Not really going over the speed limit that much. These are great back roads. Growing up, I would just smash it through here. I'd just be wide open. That was also in a Fox body that was 250 horsepower instead of 480, but and now these roads are so busy because it's got populated here. Back in the day, again, got light right through there. These roads are just slippery. A lot of dust from construction. Yeah, just a little clunking on the downshifts when you manually shift. That one was okay. Let's see if we can turn around here without ripping up the bumper. Yeah, it's just not a smooth downshift. So like if I'm gonna downshift in a corner and it doesn't rev match, then it's gonna disrupt the car. It's gonna cause it to spin out. That's basically the issue. If I do it here, yeah, I mean, that'll cause you to spin out. That's smooth. That's not. That's definitely not. I mean, it's still hella fun, but it's like a little clunk, rough downshift. Does not rev match. So there you go. Transmission's been up to temp, rear end's up to temp, engine's up to temp. So other than that, I have no complaints. It does everything else pretty good. I would say it's like 90% better. Let's go into track mode. This used to be really bad. I think it downshifted so hard once on its own that it went into fourth or third at like 70 miles an hour when I hit the brakes and caused the rear end to lock up. So yeah, it's still better, but still those harsh downshifts. And I'll specifically get them on the way on a downhill because I think the car thinks that it's decelerating. Yeah, like that, exactly. It's like a really harsh downshift on a hill. So like I would be leaving the parking garage if I was in Sport Plus, going really slow, and it would give me a really hard downshift without rev matching. Yeah, very clunky second and third downshift. So there you go. Some of the issues that are still there that need to be fixed. It does a lot better now, but it's like I said, it's not perfect. But it is a lot better. But are they gonna have to rebuild it? We'll see. I don't want to give them the car for another week or two. So I think what I'll do, I'll take it in, have a transmission specialist meet with me and go on a ride and show him, and then if they need to order a transmission, go ahead and order it so they don't have to keep the car for a week. And then once they're done ordering it, then I'll bring the car in. But yeah, pretty amazing vehicle. Did you hear that clunk? That was really bad. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? So there's still that clunking thing going on, and the harsh downshifts and upshifts on 1 and 2. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. That's the update, and I will give you another update if we rebuild it. If they take the transmission, rebuild it, there'll be a part 4 to the 10R80 Mustang transmission. But I love this car. I've really been enjoying driving it. I do not regret getting the 10-speed. Maybe sometimes, but who cares? Like, the transmission's gonna be replaced under warranty and everything's gonna be taken care of, and I just want it to drive like it does stock, because I really do enjoy driving the 10-speed. It's way more enjoyable than those long gears and the manual, and I enjoy, at 41 years old, I enjoy just holding the gas down and listening to it go through the gears and go from red light to red light. So it's been a lot of fun. Hopefully fix it, get it back to factory. Thanks for watching, catch you in the next video.